I can't believe this. Bee Swarm finally had its most long-awaited update. I am quitting Bee Swarm Simulator. Do not quit, because I'm quitting. Take it from AR Animates himself. One legend to another. No, just to make sure that I can never come back to this again, ever again. No, I cannot start this video starting off like this. How do I do an intro? Hey! Okay. Horrible intro aside. Yes, you guys are seeing correctly. You're not hallucinating. I have indeed returned to Bee Swarm. I just want to get this out of the way really quickly, cause explanation videos like these aren't really my most favorite to make. So yeah, me on Bee Swarm. What the heck happened? I thought you said you would be gone forever. What gives? Well, you see, I would have stayed away from Bee Swarm and not come back, but like some circumstances did kind of make it really hard to resist. Okay, get me, right? You know what I began to notice? You really want to know what I began to notice? My YouTube channel, this one, is flipping growing. And I don't know how. Well, hot dog. Yeah, that was unexpected, which, well, thank you, but like hot dog. I never would have really known, even after I quit, that people would still find their way to support my channel, which, well, I actually can't thank you enough for doing, because part of that is kind of the reason why I've returned. It's like, suddenly seeing this massive spike in views and subs, it just clicked in me like, oh dang, I think I still have a chance to grow bigger. And maybe I can right all my wrongs and pretend I never quit. Heh. Devious laughter. But yeah, listen. Along with all like the sudden flow of subscribers bringing me back, there is like one thing that we can all agree on is a pretty good reason to why I've returned. Well, you see, if anyone is currently under a rock right now, you should know that 2020 was no normal year. Like, everyone knows this. Everything was either set back or cancelled, from like events, activities, and well, school. Like, the main reason why I decided it would be best for me to quit. And if you're under an even bigger rock, you'll know that the lockdowns that are keeping us safe from the Z virus are super boring. I mean, I'm an introvert, but even this is too much. And so it just so happened that of all places that I could have turned to quench my boredom, in the most last resort's efforts to give me something to do, Bee Swarm's buzz was calling to me, literally, and thus I got hooked again. I mean, let's be kind of real, okay, for a second, okay. You gotta admit, it was gonna happen eventually, like, come on. You know, you all and your freakishly high levels of faith in me. I appreciate that. I really do. But yeah, all the COVID-19 stuff did make it easy for me to return, so... But AR, I need to slow you down for a second. I see that your hive is in near perfect condition from since before you left. Didn't you completely ruin your hive? Which, well, thanks for noticing. Yeah, I confess, I did nuke all of my bees, so that I could have a good dang reason to not return. Lol, that didn't work. I'm too OP for my own good. You know, I would spare you the damage I did to it, but...
Bruh.
Okay, I'll stop it there. Jeez. But how much time did it take for me to get all of my event bees gifted again, I hear you wondering?
A lot.
Okay, I'm joking, but I did have quite an unusually high amount of dedication to get all of them back. And honestly, I'm astounded by my own self for doing this, cause 8K tickets in 4 weeks is no easy feat. Yeah, you heard me right. 8,000 tickets. Whew, that was a grind. Let me tell you, I've been through every single trick in the book, from uh sprouts, honey storms, memory matches, sprouts, wealth clock, you name it. I've been through every single method to get tickets, and over those weeks, I just used those tricks to garner up star treats. One by one, ticket by ticket, event B by event B. You get the point. So I will give you one thing. That little journey through the star treats, haha, see what I did there? It did make me improve on how I could get tickets. Who knew starting over from scratch would have benefited my method so much? Plus the hella many ways there is to get tickets nowadays, like geez. I would say that getting tickets does take a little bit of a determination, and that's how I was able to get all of them, and turns out I did. Like, geez, there's so much ways. I can make a video on that. And on that note, on how easier it is grinding tickets are, I seriously, no. You hear me clap, right? Okay. I seriously need to ask. What kind of smoke has Beesworm been on? No one told me that within the past 9 months, it would be this easy to make honey nowadays. Like, I never thought that these new mechanics like winds and crap would make honey making so simple. Like back then, this kind of honey right here would have carried you straight to the top of the daily leaderboard, like just. But now people are just making them in trillions now, and I'm like, oh my god, what kind of smoke is Beeswarm on? I would have jumped straight back if I heard about that, but like, I didn't. And that is where I come to mention some regrets, because honestly, seeing what's been going down in Beeswarm, I've missed out on a crap ton. For example, I've heard that during Beastmas, people were making easy trillions. Trillions! I don't know how to imagine that, like, my whole career of honey making balled up into a single day or two of grinding? Like, dang dude, I don't know what to say. Like, and the fact of that is that was even before all of these star passives came out, where it's even easier to make honey nowadays. So I was like, oh man, these people are just going crazy, and I'm like, dang dude, what a massive L. But I am quite proud, to say the least, of the massive boom of Endgame pros in the community. Like, I happen to come across them every so often now, whenever I hop. Honey making in this game, bro. Man. The reality of having high level bees and like max hive slots are much easier for everyone now. And I truly couldn't be happier to see that. On it, I truly have to say you the man. Speaking of hive slots. Oh, come on, are you serious? Oh, I just need just a little bit more. There we go. GG's, boys. GG's. So yeah, that's basically it. But before I wrap up this video, I do need to clear up some things from the goodbye Bee Swarm Simulator video, just to straighten up some lingering thoughts people might have. So what I believe many people might have picked up is, do I hate Bee Swarm? That is a strong no. I never hated Bee Swarm and I never really would. I did realize my tone did sound like I was being negative, but it had nothing on the lines of distaste to Bee Swarm. Next, will you be getting back to the leaderboard? Unfortunately, no. I'm sorry, but it's the way it'll have to be. At this point in time, it would be impossible as A, I'm way too far behind from the top 100, and B, with my current situation in life right now, it would be best for me not to dedicate all of my time and energy into Bee Swarm. I would just be going back to square one by grinding my entire days away. So, which is something that I really don't want anymore. And honestly, trying to stay on the leaderboard is quite stressful in of itself, in my opinion. Me and Black Bear agree. So, I won't want to waste time trying to do that. I'd rather play for fun at the end of the day. And that isn't really fun to me anymore. And the last question, are you planning future uploads? I would say yes. Consistently? Yeah, it's questionable. But definitely. At least while I have my summer break. And I'll actually be streaming more, so do look out for that also. And yeah, that's basically it for this video, guys. Not too long. Just needed to make sure everything was clear again about my return. I'd actually thank you all for the amazing channel growth. Once again, that was highly unexpected, and is partly what inspired me to return. Oh wait, I actually can't leave this part out of the video. If you've made it this far, I would like to shout out to some people, because the main inspiration for me to return was from the added support of some new friends that I came across who recognized who I was. So, shouts out to Sam Don. He's a great dude. Lives in the Caribbean like me. Ayy. Psycho Grim, aka Jacob, aka Let's Take Down That Fat Chicken. Some OGs like this dude, Golden Guy, and Will, and Extreme Silver Surfer, which funny story with this one. When I was server hopping one day, by all random chance, I saw him in this server and I decided to stop by. Maybe like, hey, let me just chill out with this dude for a bit or something. Seeing that we're like both pros. Keep in mind that I could have moved on and never interacted with him. But when he stopped AFKing, his reaction was like, Jesus Christ, it's you! What are the chances? I'm such a huge fan. Like, man, I tell you, what a coincidence. And the rest from there was history. One more person I gotta shout out to, actually. It's a guy called Mason... Oh, wait a minute. Grinder Plays, yeah. Grinder Plays. Shouts out to him. He's been nudging me to come back a couple times, actually. And I don't know if it's okay to say this if he wants, since it's in the past. But he was actually in a worse situation than me with his hive once. Remember eviction tokens? Yeah, he wiped his entire hive with them when he tried to quit. Despite that though, in under just a few weeks, I saw him come back from the ground up, gifteds and all, plus the added toll of event bees. Like, that was quite epic, and I still give him massive respects for that effort, man. That is amazing. Quite the Chad move, if I do say so myself. So, I think that's all the shoutouts. I think. I don't really know at this point. My mouth is tired from speaking now. Goodbye.